So today I will continue on list and for loop. So first modify a list that is iterate over. It will cause an infinite loop. So this is not a good idea to do so. As we can see here, fruit list equal orange, apple, banana. So when you iterate on for iterate element in Python list, fruit list dot append, and then you append the element of orange to the fruit list would be orange, apple, banana, orange. And then you iterate it again, and then you get the element apple, orange, apple, and it's gonna go on like this forever. So in this case, the append will not stop. So the only one way that you can avoid this infinite loop is to create an additional list and you append element into that list. For example, I will restrict this code by count equals 0, max count equal 100. Okay, maybe 30. Max count equal 30. If count greater than or equal, if count less than or equal max count, we append the list. Otherwise, else we break the for loop and update the count. Count equal count plus 1. Okay, let's see. And then while it's running, we will print. You see, the for loop will keep on and adding and appending new elements to fruit list. So this is not a good way to append a list. You need an additional list. Now moving on to another part. Operators in list: A equal 1, 2, 3 to 4, B equal 3, 4, 5, and 6. When you combine the list by C equal A plus B, you will get the first list 1, 2, 3, 4, and the second list is B 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you multiply D equal A by 2, you will get a copy of A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Select a list to obtain sublist. A list equal list range 10. Print a list, a list. So you get 0, 1, 2, 3 to 9. Then if you slice a list 3 to 7, then you get 3, 4, 5, 6. When you call a list 3 to 7, this is a copy of the original values. And then when you call C list equal A list 1 to the end, increment by 2, you will get C list as 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. What is the difference between in and equal symbol in list? A list, B list, and C list. Is 1 in A list? 1 in A list is true. Is 10 in A list? It's false because 10 is not in A list. And does a list equal B list is false. But A list equal C list. What I'm saying is a list will be exactly equal when, if and only if, element inside a list need to be the same exact order, and then each elements pairwise by pairwise of two lists have to be identical. The assignment operator does not create a copy of a list, but it creates a point to the list. A list equal app1, app2, and app3. B list 1 equal not exist. Print A list, print B list. You get A not exist, A1 not exist. You see, once you adjust B list 1 equal non-exist, A list and B list have the same result. This happened because assign operator does not create a copy of the slice, but it's only create a reference point. Once you assign A equal A list over here. Then you say you want to assign B equal A point to the data point A list here, B also point to the same list. So that's why when you change an element of A, let's say A2 to something else, B will change, element of B will change as well. Each operator checks for aliasing. A list equal app1, app2, app3. Slice a list, create a copy. Why is create a copy? Okay, let's check. C list equal 1 exists. And when you print A list, C list, A list still the same and C list is changed. This is very critical, you guys. You should remember this, that when you put the sign like this, it's copy. But without this, it's just the reference pointer. So this will be critical for your future project. And print A list is C list. If you call it again, say that C list equal a copy of A list. A list is C list. Well, it's false because it's not the same data. But print A list equal C list, since it have the same identical variable, so it's the same. Okay, so think of A list is C list is to check variable A is actually point to the same data structure as well as the C list. And for A list equal C list is to check if the data structures have the same elements, identical, and the same positions and in the same orders. How to plot a graph in Python? Well, we need to import additional library called matplotlib.pyplot, and we will shorten its name with as to call it in our Python script. The built-in function in Python is not enough for you to working on your own project. Now, for example, for this, to plot a graph in Python, you need to export an external library. So you import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. When you say as here, it's meaning that you wanna make it to be a shorter name when you call the function inside matplotlib. Okay. So then let's say you want to create a list of x list equal range to 10, x size equal length x list, length x list, y list equal an empty. So you want to create y list based on x list. So y list equal y list, plot x list y list. Then you label the graph by label in x-axis, label in y-axis, and title y equal x square, and then plot.show to show the plot. Now you run, you got the plot like this. Now you can plot a data in Python. Alright guys, thank you for watching my Python part 4. If you have any question, please comment under my YouTube video. And if you like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel and you won't miss Python 101 part 5. And have a good day. Bye.